Have you ever visited a place where mythology, history, and unbelievable engineering come together? Welcome to Lepakshi Temple, one of India's most mysterious and breathtaking temples, located in Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh. Every stone here tells a story, from the sacrifice of Jatayu in the Ramayana to the famous hanging pillar that continues to puzzle engineers. This temple is truly a masterpiece. Let's travel back thousands of years. According to Ramayana, when Ravan abducted goddess Sita and carried her away in his flying chariot, one brave soul dared to stop him. It was Jatayu, the noble eagle and a devotee friend of King Dasharatha. Despite his old age, Jatayu fearlessly attacked Ravana in an attempt to rescue Sita. A fierce battle took place in the sky. Jatayu fought with all strength, but Ravan, enraged by the eagle's courage, cut off his wings. Severely wounded, Jatayu fell to the earth at the very place we know known as Lepakshi. Sometime later, Lord Rama and Lakshmana reached the spot. While searching for Sita, they found the dying Jatayu lying on the ground, filled with compassion. Lord Rama gently said, Le Pakshi means rise, O bird in Telugu. Although Jatayu was too weak to rise, he revealed everything he knew about Sita's abduction before taking his final breath in Rama's arm. It is believed that these two words, Le Pakshi, gave this sacred place its name. Centuries passed. During the glorious Vijayanagara Empire in the 16th century, this magnificent temple was built by two royal officers, Virupanna and Veeranna, who served under King Achyuta Devaraya. Their vision transformed this sacred land into one of the finest examples of Vijayanagara architecture. But the temple also carries a heartbreaking legend. It is said that Virupanna used royal treasury funds to build the temple without first obtaining the king's permission. When King Achyuta Devaraya heard about it, he became furious and ordered that Virupanna be punished by having his eyes removed. Before anyone could carry out the punishment, Virupanna chose to blind himself as an act of loyalty and repentance. Even today, local traditions say that the dark stains on one of the temple walls make the place where his eyes fell. The temple is also home to one of India's largest monolithic Nandi statue. Facing towards the temple, this majestic bull symbolizes Lord Shiva's faithful companion and reflects the artistic excellence of the Vijayanagara craftsmen. As you explore further, you will discover beautifully carved ceilings, intricate stone pillars, and vibrant murals that still preserve scenes from Hindu mythology after hundreds of years. Every corner of Lepakshi whispers stories of faith, sacrifice, devotion, architecture, and timeless craftsmanship. Whether you come here as a devotee, a history lover, an architect enthusiastic, or simply a curious traveler, Lepakshi offers an unforgettable experience. So, the next time you visit Andhra, don't just admire the beauty of this temple. Stand beneath the hanging pillar, look into eyes of majestic Nandi, witness the magnificent Nagalinga, and remember the sacrifice of Jatayu, who courage gave this sacred place its name. As you walk through the temple, another extraordinary masterpiece immediately captures your attention, the magnificent Nagalinga. The enormous sculpture is carved from a single granite rock. A seven headed cobra spread in hoods over the Shivalinga like a giant protective umbrella, symbolizing divine protection, strength, and Lord Shiva's eternal connection with serpents. A popular local legend tells us that while the temple was under construction, the sculptures stopped for their lunch break. One sculptor stayed behind, inspired by deep devotion to Lord Shiva. He began carving granite. By the time the other workers returned, they were astonished. The entire Nagalinga had already been completed from a single rock. Whether this happened exactly as the legend describes is unknown, but the sculpture itself is real and remains one of the largest monolithic Nagalinga sculpture in India. It continues to amaze devotees, artists, historians, and visitors from around the world. And now we arrive at the temple's greatest mystery, the famous hanging pillar. Imagine seeing a massive stone pillar that does not completely touch the ground. Even today, visitors can slide a thin cloth or a sheet of paper beneath it. How is this possible? According to local legend, the Vijayanagara architects intentionally left one pillar slightly above the ground to demonstrate their extraordinary engineering skills and confidence. Another popular story comes from the British period. It is said that a British engineer became curious about the pillar and tried to move it to uncover its secret. As soon as the pillar shifted slightly, nearby beams and pillar also moved, fearing that the entire structure might be damaged. The investigation was immediately stopped. Although this story is widely shared, there is very little historical evidence to confirm every detail. Modern architects offer a fascinating